Alright, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator and Frosty Winter Mod. Never tried that one in here before, so I have no clue what to expect. I mean, it might be similar to American Truck Sim, but it's still somewhat different trucks and so on. We are in
and then turn left.
yes, we are in Bergen, Norway, and we are about to pick up, I think, fish of some kind. I just can't remember
Turn
what
left.
kind of fish. To Opdal. Am I spinning right now? It is likely.
Turn right. Turn right.
So I don't know. Something is off. I'm missing a freaking GPS in the truck. Do I? No, I don't. That's on the panel. Oh man, it's been a while. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm very unused to that. To have it sitting on the dashboard. Maybe I have my own lane here, I don't remember, yeah. For a little while, anyway. We got half a tank of diesel. Of fuel. It's 8 in the morning, if I'm correct. So we are late.
Continue straight.
Alright. This is a 12 plus 2. I'm missing a few gears. Always the same deal. Every time I start playing this, it's the same deal. I keep forgetting about the amount of gears. However, it seems to me maybe I need to set the image quality. I don't know. Hang on. No, it's actually already set. Maybe I did that when they updated to 1.49, and I also realized at the same time that I'm missing pro mods. So I was probably like, okay, I will wait, and that I did.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Human. Exit here.
Oh man. Going round and around, are we? Just for fun. Oh man. I knocked down a sign. That's a good start. traffic situation. What do you know? And what? Oh, that truck doesn't look good. It doesn't even look like he's trying to solve it. He's pretty inactive as I can see it. Oh boy, okay. I don't know. G traffic or G set traffic. This might be wrong. Traffic 0. That was wrong. So it should just be. There we go. Maybe now. There we go. And then back to 1. There. So. Sometimes there's no other way.
Ahead, turn right.
I don't want to start the game with pushing cars around. So
turn right.
Turn right as in, yeah, over here. Yeah, it's been a while since I drove the Arctic Beast.
Hasta la vista, baby.
She's quite big. And slow. I mean, I am slow. Alright. Cargo market. This is the road we're going to be traveling. It seems a little bit off, but there are actually no ways here on this map. So we need to go south. Hi there, Jackson. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? And this is fresh fish, 21 tons to Uppdal. I will take the job. And we are going to be loaded on the left side, so I am going to try to place truck accordingly. Thank you very much. It's my Arctic Beast that I use up in Scandinavia mostly. I'm not allowed to use the whole equipment in the rest of Europe, but up here it's fine. But I find an override for that, so I actually have a different setup for Europe. But I'm not gonna be driving that one today. This one is a rigid body truck. Sadly, I can't move these cones around, so I'm gonna be driving through them. I'm just gonna place myself here and take the load. Just like so. Give them to me now. And we are going to turn around the truck as well. This is not how we left it. This is not how it should be standing. Hang on. Something a little bit like this. Yeah, basically as we left it. So let's take a quick walk around, shall we? Just to see if everything is locked and secured. Maybe not so much secured because we can't look inside, but we can check the wheels, the bolts, the lights. And so on. Pretty nice model, I must say. It's very accurate. It's nice to have some references for what it feels like to decouple and couple, and you know, all the equipment, how it is to handle everything, and to see it like this, it's pretty cool. Really nice wheels on the trailer. So I didn't include, I included frosty wheels on this obviously, but these wheels are not supported. So as I mean, I took a quick glance just in the shop and I couldn't find any frosty wheels for these, but I might be wrong, so I can check that later, but it's not my first priority here.
Your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
This truck has been standing in the garage the whole night, so it's cleaned up and looking good. No frost on it, no snow, no dirt. And it's minus degrees, so it's not gonna be much more dirt. So the trade-off with the rigid body truck like this, oh man, I actually can't, I think we can make it, or maybe not, is the fact that I don't have a load on the truck at all. All load goes on the trailer because the game doesn't support it any other way. And that means, well, not so much on this one because we have so many wheels on it, so it's pretty stable anyway. But should it be less axles, maybe say 3 axles, the trailer would push us around like crazy, especially now when it's slippery. So I'm gonna be a little bit careful to try to think of it, because when I brake in a downhill and I use maybe, you know, the retarder or something, I would all of a sudden find me in a drifting position. I'm gonna be going now. I tried that once or twice in real world, and it is not a nice experience to be driving a empty truck with the full trailer. I think I switched everything off. Yes, subscribe. Yeah, right. I got 299 subscribers. Yes. You're using a DIY steering. What is that? DIY. Sorry. I shouldn't maybe know that. I don't know. What is it, DIY steering?
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Human.
That's straight through that. Oh, there's my sign I knocked over. This is my fault.
Exit here.
So one more subscriber today and we got 300. I hope to be streaming an American Truck Sim today, but I don't know. No promises. Depending on if I have someone to play with. I get a viewer asking me for playing Euro Truck, but in convoy, and well, I couldn't pull it off. It was just too much already in American Truck Simulator to, you know, fix all the mods for everyone to match and be able to be in a convoy with it. So I figured I really can't expect anyone to jump into this as well. They have other things to do as well, so it's not like they're gonna be driving trucks always. So I guess one truck sim will do it, but I'm trying to make the most of it, so here I am driving the Euro Truck. Even if it's by myself. I will possibly on and off push it a little bit because I like to know the limitations, but that could end in a crash, of course. We'll see. Snow in the tunnel, huh? Yeah, well, I guess they can't make a difference there. It's either clean roads or no, not clean roads, so I like to have it white. But yeah, depending on how it looks, might be doing, I might be using the clean road mod as well. Well, I think it looks pretty fine right now. DIY, you made the steering gears and pad by yours. You bought the set. I mean, yeah, I bought the set as a used one, Logitech, and it was with the it came with a rack that I had to modify to fit because I'm not a midget.
Continue straight.
And then I bought the steering wheel, the wooden wheel, and an adapter for that. And yes, that's my answer. Green Matter, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome. You're number 300. That's cool. Green Matter is number 300. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm struggling here a bit, getting used to the Scania again, with less gears and a whole different. It is actually way different to drive it from any cab over in American Truck Simulator. I don't know why it is. But it should be. So I'm curious how this is gonna go, especially when, oh man, this is our Hardanger Bridge tunnel. I've been here for real and they still haven't been able to fix this. Whenever it's day, the lights doesn't illuminate as they should. It should be like everything should be blue down here. Blue, blue, blue. Very nice. And I've been riding here a couple of times with a motorbike cycle on my trips through Norway. And it's always nice to roll into this tunnel and see that beautiful blue light. And this bridge, man, this is... So there's a little story. Haven't been out for a lot of years on any trip, and then I got a chance to make a motorcycle trip through Norway. That was 2014, I believe. And I went out on this bridge that, I mean, this doesn't make it right. I mean, it's 3 times as big, or long, or high, you know, it's like huge. And it feels like it anyway when you're coming on your little motorbike. And I stopped on the side. It was not much traffic. It was actually almost no traffic. I stopped on the side and just took a couple of pictures, you know, in the fjord and on the bridge, and there was a Scania log truck entering the bridge, and just as it rolled over the line here, the what do you say, like the edge of the bridge, you could feel it in the whole bridge, like start to swing up and down a little bit. It was kind of scary. Like a fully loaded truck just entered the bridge and you could feel it as you were standing there. That was kind of cool. Kind of a vibration and a swing, a slight swing to it. That was a cool thing.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Human.
Why are you now living 11 a.m. What? Sorry, I don't understand.
Exit here.
Why are not living 11 a.m. leaving? Or sorry, I don't understand. Can you please rephrase it? I'm a little bit slow, maybe. I don't know. Live 11. Why did I announce I would be live at 11? Because that's not right. I didn't do any time announcements, what I know of. So I don't know. Or do you ask? Or are you asking me if I'm still on stream at 11 o'clock? That's not mine, man. It's 9 p.m. almost 9:30 p.m. here. So I don't know your time. So I'm sorry, I'm confused. I don't understand what you're trying to say or ask me about. There's the bridge, by the way. Man, I'm not used to this truck. It feels so different for some reason. And it's so funny because I keep searching the entire window for the freaking GPS all the time because I'm not used to it sitting on the dash. And it's kind of, you know, it's not so bright. It's kind of dimmed down. So for whatever reason, I'm just looking all over. And where's my freaking GPS? It's on the dash, man. Alright, your time. Oh shit! This is gonna be bad. Alright, I guess we're going. Well, I don't know if I can answer your question because obviously I'm retarded, but I am going to stream this for at least, I'm thinking 2 hours or so, depending on if my friend Vince is coming back, because we might be playing American Truck Simulator, and if we can set that one up, I will probably start my stream there later. So the plan is to stream an entire evening, I guess. That is my plan anyway. And I will have to eat too, because I was kind of late starting this one. I think we're gonna... Oh, right, I can't turn here. I'm not allowed. Let's turn here then. with the beast. Alright, let's turn off the flashers. Turn on the flashers, yeah. And let's just do our thing here. Really can't see where I'm going, so I better just jump back into the cockpit. This was maybe not so smart, we'll see. I'm just trying to stay away, you know, for other people to enter this area. Not be blocking the whole freaking way. Well. It's an odd placement. And I will have to stretch the freaking... Wait, hang on a second. Where's the fuel tank? We got one behind that. And we probably have one behind this one as well. That looks more like a toolbox. So actually it looks like the fuel tank. I'm gonna have to check this out. I guess the fuel tank might be on the other side. Yeah, this is just a freaking toolbox. Nothing here. And the batteries. Battery box. Man, this is tight. And yeah, this is the fuel tank. So I guess I have to block the whole freaking way. If it's gonna be the right thing to do, it's gonna be the right thing to do. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try at least. Very stupid move, but if you messed up, you messed up. Push the trailer sideways a bit, and that might save us from actually... I mean, we are already on the road, but I hope the AI is not too stupid. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to do this way. See, this wouldn't have been an issue if we were allowed to come in that way, but I saw the sign, so this is how we need to do it. It is what it is, isn't it? Just have to deal with it. Alright, so... Alright, let's fuel her up. Green matter, I'm in South Africa. Okay. Cool. South Africa is number 300. It's pretty cool. Never been to South Africa though. Never been to Africa at all, sadly. I would like to go there someday. This is a very nice model, I must say. Maybe except for this little fact here with the fenders and... But yeah, it's not much to talk about really. That happens in real life as well. They are always scratched. Or even holes in them. Let's keep rolling. I know Bruce is in Sweden or Finland right now. The guy in Florida that imported now his second Scania to the US. Actually, he didn't import the first one. I think that was already imported, so he bought it in the US. But he's on a field trip, not a field trip, but he's actually in Scandinavia to check out Scanias in factories and recently he was at this company called Svempas in Stockholm, Sweden. They started off out as a tow truck company. Ended up doing real badass customizations for Scania. And you check that out. So it was pretty cool. It is slippery. Maybe I should check my tires to see if I can find something else, but I don't think there's gonna be any frosty tires for this one. I might have to check for mods then, I guess, in the future, because these wheels are coming with the Scania. Don't know if it's Ruda Scania or this Scania, actually. Might be Ruda's, but still the same deal. Ruda doesn't support frost. So this is interesting. This is still, I remember this one. Turning off all the lights, I have like 78, 80 frames, like crazy much frames. 92 frames per second. That's crazy. Okay, I'm in a tunnel, but anyway. Then I put on the position lights, I got 52 frames. Then I turn on the normal lights, like the half beams, 38 frames per second. It's so badly optimized, the lighting on this truck, and I don't know if there are any updates. I need to check it out. I don't know, but this is still how do you say, compatible, so it still runs, and been running since 1.47, I think, without any issues. There was a slight update when I had to rebuild some of the trucks because parts were missing. That was an update, but otherwise nothing big, really. So this is the RJL SCANIA freeware works on the workshop. The engine sound though is from Ruda's Scania. I can't live without it. I haven't heard. I heard a lot of try-hard mods for the Scania. Then I heard the original sawing machine sound that doesn't really. I mean, sure, if you don't have any straight pipes, nothing interesting on the truck, it would probably sound something like that, like really quiet. You should never silence a V8. You should let it breathe. I'm just saying. That's not entirely true, but it sounds so much better, doesn't it? Let it breathe a little bit. This freaking trailer is long. I mean, it's full size. Full size Northern Europe standard. Full size. I think the longest ones are in Finland, just like in the game. Sorry, your country name. Mine? Sweden. I'm in Sweden. I live in Sweden. Been driving trucks in Sweden as well. This is Norway, so this is just the next country from Sweden. But it's still really different by the looks. So more mountains, I mean, Sweden is nice and all, it's beautiful, but it doesn't even stand a chance compared to Norway. Norway looks like a freaking fairy tale in every aspect. We got beautiful woods in Sweden, but it's woods and it's woods and it's still woods. It's basically the same. It's woods. And the little hills, you know, like we call fjällen, where you can, you know, go on ski trips or scooter safaris or whatever you want. Especially when it's winter time then. But Norway is majestic, man. Norway is just breathtaking. Breathtaking and beyond words. Can't describe it, and this game doesn't really paint the right picture. It tries, but it's so basically traveling through Norway, you feel small. Even if you're in a truck, you feel small because the mountains are towering up like in narrow you know, valleys, and you constantly feel small. That's the thing with Norway, and you're not doing that in the game, really. You don't. So you would not see much, you know, depending on where you are, of course, but been around this map, and it looks wonderful and beautiful in many ways, but you never feel really small, and you're never embedded into a valley, like you don't actually see the sky anymore because the mountains are so steep and so high up that you have to look up to see them. Or, you know, like clouds covering the tops of the mountain, stuff like that. It's really cool. Trying to find the gear here. Anyone know where I put it? Because I can't find it. Probably dropped the whole gearbox. I don't know. Arm, South Africa. I'm like arms. Jesus. We're reading too much news. No, I never read the news. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I hate the news. I find out things anyway, even if I don't want to. All right, go for it, man. Don't chicken out. All right, this light I like. This looks more real to me right now. So far, I don't know. I couldn't feel the same deal I feel in American Truck Simulator when I have the snow on. It feels, I don't know, more realistic. But now it does here, so it looks pretty cool. I mean, this AI is beyond stupid. Artificial idiot for sure. For short and for sure. Here it comes in the right turn. That's perfect. It's very smart. So freaking hilarious. So this RJL SCANIA, let's talk about it a little bit. There is a lot of support for stuff like the sizzle pack, and you can have this little table on the dash. You can't have that in in Ruda's Scania, or anyway how it used to be. I don't know if he updated it, maybe included it. I don't know. I would like if he would. The swinging CB cord up in the roof. I love all the details you can put on the windshield, whatever you want. You know, like dash cam ish. It's still just the GPS image, but it's still a dash cam. So like a toll unit or whatever you would call it for passing sensors. We got a cool mirror on the we call it the corner of the truck, on the front of it at least. Very useful in tight places. You got a cat if you want to sit by Obi-Wan Kenobi's what's his name, 3CPO. You can do that as well, or Darth Vader. Kind of crazy, but fun. Or you can have your old girlfriend traveling around with you. I prefer a cat. Enough said. Although a cat would not be probably the smartest solution in real life. This cat probably died. Always sleeping on the chair, but and this is my favorite model of Scania. I'm not so fond with the new ones. They can look badass, but everything can look badass if you customize it. It doesn't matter. But the base forms are, in my opinion, boring. Everything just have to freaking look mean or whatever. I don't know. I don't like that. It's kind of a new, not a new. It's been around for a while, that fashion of cars and bikes and trucks and whatever. They freaking have to look mean or whatever. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of funny to me. Also ridiculous. I like when a truck or car can look mean without looking mean, so they can pull off really good shapes and design without making it look aggressive, and it still will be aggressive if you want it to, like with whatever styling or whatever, straight pipes sound, and that it doesn't have to look like an angry alien or whatever. But yeah, that is my opinion only. You don't have to share it with me. I respect yours. If you think it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Also, I like older trucks, of course, old-fashioned, like classic trucks. Of course, I've been growing up around old Scanias, the really square ones, so I like them because of that. That was what it looked like back then in the 80s. But yeah, if I would put it beside of if I would put an 84 Scania side of a 84 Peterbilt, I'd go with the Peterbilt. Even if the Scania is maybe better in many ways, it's still no. I'd rather go with a beautiful Peterbilt. And I love how the Americans still kind of cling them to the old design of the trucks. I just love it. I love that they're doing it. I'm not a fan of plastic pieces and big cowlings, covers, whatever. I mean, it can look good, don't get me wrong, but I prefer like chrome and steel and no, real truck, basically. But yeah, today driving a truck is not that hard what it used to be. So you don't have to man up to drive a truck anymore.
At the roundabout, take the
That goes
first
for these
exit.
as well,
Human.
except for if you're in the forest with logs and or hauling machinery. That's a different thing. That's kind of harder, but you still
Exit
can do
here.
it in an easier way than it used to be. All right, I'm gonna take one more turn because I was supposed to turn to the man. How about finding the right gear? That would be such a nice thing. Let's go around the roundabout. So yeah, my point was this was the last Scania I thought was cool. This model, the R series. So there was a model between this one. I always forget the reference or name. That was between the square one and this, basically. It kind of looked like this, but it was more, you know, not fully developed in my opinion. So it was still not so good looking. It had ambitions for shapes and streamline, but it was not fully developed. This one was. And this model was actually the first Scania I ever drove for real, so older one, but still this series, the R series. It was an R500. I think that was actually the smallest V8. So if you drove a 480, that was inline 6. I did that as well, but R500 was the one I think the only V8 I've been driving actually. I haven't been driving bigger V8s like 680 or 700, 730. Nope. I would like to, but I haven't had a chance to do that.
Continue straight.
Oh, Arnold is catching a cold, I think. Continue straight. Chew. Can Terminator catch a cold? That's something new. It's probably a virus. Man. Oh yeah. Little kitty cat. Constantly sleeping. Smelly cat, why are you not awake? Smelly cat, why are you asleep?
Continue straight.
Continue straight. Chew. Yeah, so the say, the what would you call the pattern on the road from the wheels, the trails, I guess. Sometimes they look really good and all of a sudden they don't, as they just taking these instant turns to the left and right, and it just doesn't look real. But probably there's no other way to doing it, but they would have to work a lot to get it right, I guess. But yeah, it's way more enjoyable driving at night when it's snowy out, that's for sure. I don't usually like driving around at night in the game. Not American, not Euro, but not for long anyway. But it doesn't bother me when it's snow. It's kind of nice. It's kind of cozy. It's a whole different feeling. That's weird how the brain works. Yeah. I love your input, Jackson. Feels like I'm not alone. Not alone with 20 set of eyes watching and 20 set of ears listening. Oh, that was an empty one. All right. Trying to get it to be 18 gears. No. This time, not this time either. It just gonna be 12 plus 2. That's 14 or whatever. I don't know why it's called 12 plus 2. So we reached Oslo, capital of Norway. I've been riding through this tunnel as well, back and forth on my way to Norway and back to Sweden. Yep. It's apparently good money to be working in Norway as a truck driver, I heard. Especially if you're Swede. Just travel over to Norway and making the money. But don't spend the money in Norway, but come back to Sweden and spend the money. So it's more expensive in Norway. So you should basically stay at the border, buy a house at the border on the Swedish side, and then during the weekdays you work on the Norway side, and on the weekends you're on the Swedish side, and you will have good economics, good financial situation. Yes. $80K what? Probably. That's more than the double. If you mean like the currency, Swedish currency. I think as a truck driver you would make around, depending on what you do and if you sleep in a truck and so on, but it's I would say it's between 28 and 32 maybe thousand each month, Swedish kronor, something like that. I'm not updated, but something like that. And I guess you would reach up to I actually don't know the numbers for Norway, but I'm assuming around 48, stuff like that, something like that. I thought I heard something about it, so I don't think 80, but that was probably not what you meant, but it's better money anyway. So far, I haven't, you know, we have pretty good traction so far, I think. Haven't felt anything, you know, unusual, very scary. On the other hand, I haven't had to do, you know, any sudden maneuvers or whatever, except for once at the, what was it? One or two times so far, I think. But we could deal with it, so I was actually able to steer off, so no biggie. Hello there. Bye bye, baby. Man, I think of this Dutch guy. It was, I mean, it's on YouTube, but I don't know where it came from originally, because it's been around forever. It feels like a movie clip, a short clip, when he makes an impression of being a Scania engine while he's driving. Man, that is freaking hilarious. He sounds exactly like him. It's like and all the sounds, you know, the air brakes and everything. Oh man, that was a tree in the middle of the road. Open pipe engine. What's the time? 22:58, so almost 11 p.m. We'll see if we spend a few hours roadside somewhere, just taking a nap or whatever. We'll see. Oh yeah. Felt like I was gliding a bit towards the other side. That was kind of scary.
Roundabout. Take the first exit. Human. Exit.
of these bridges going over rivers or whatever could be like super slippery, in real life at least. So if you're in a turn and gonna cross one of those, you just have to ease up. Otherwise you would just find yourself in the railing in seconds. It's like no heat coming from the earth since it's a bridge, so it's not a given for everyone to know that, but if you know, you know. Right, road construction. Feels like I'm doing a little bit too much unnecessary shifting with the gearbox, but I guess for whatever reason it feels heavy. Like 730 horse doesn't cut it like it should. I don't know. Still, we only have 21 tons, so it's just not even the full trailer. Empty truck, and still it behaves like it would be so much load. I don't know. I'm not expecting it to be right, but these engines have so much torque. And I just realized now, after driving the E9 V8 Mac engine in American truck, that one has, yeah, it says 680 horsepower, but crazy much torque. So it would, you know, pull on low RPMs like crazy, but this one I have to shift back and forth with 730 horsepower. Is probably more torque than the Mac has, but it doesn't feel like it. I mean, maybe it's possible to change that if the file is accessible. One could maybe go and fix that, just not changing the horsepower, but I don't know. It's supposed to be matching, if I understand it correctly. So if you write the wrong amount, it won't go through or whatever. It needs to match, the horsepower needs to match the torque and so on. So, but it doesn't match. I mean, it doesn't add up anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's just scratch that. I'm probably thinking of something different. I'm probably thinking of the value of Newton meters, and then you also write the foot pound torque, I think. Yeah. So those two might have to match maybe. So yeah, I think that might be it. The horse and the torque can vary with each other, so depending on what range the engine likes to work on, low range, low RPMs or high. Obviously high RPM is going to be for the horses and low for the torque. It's a winding road. Oh man. This is quite enjoyable. Only thing I miss in Euro Truck really is I don't know. It's something about American trucks and flatbeds. They are way cooler than flatbeds in Europe. I don't know. It's just something weird. Overall, the style of the trailers, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't born on the right side of the pond. I don't know. For me, it always say what you want about US, about the US, but it always felt more home to me than Europe ever. And that was before I even went there, so that was so weird. Like, you know it all your life, and it's like doesn't make sense. How can you know something you never been through? How can you know something that you never lived? Still, you just know. And when I got there to get to go there in real life, I was like, "Yep, this is the feeling." Like, I knew it. This is so crazy. Obviously, the feeling of the 80s is missing, but that's over the whole world, so maybe not in some parts that are not so developed. For me, it doesn't have to be a bad thing not to be overdeveloped as a country. I mean, you can hear it on the name, overdeveloped. So freaking developed that it's not developed anymore. You're just dealing with different kind of issues, that's all. Right, GTA 6 is coming, yeah, I know that. I should be more hyped than I am. You know, I'm this sunshine that comes with thoughts as, okay, so for how long are we gonna enjoy that game online before anyone destroys it with modding and trolling and whatnot? So it's like GTA died for me like years ago. And I occasionally go back in the 5 and just trying to relive it, but I always end up being in a single session or with friends only because
Keep right.
you can't just last so long. Then you are blown up or thrown into a freaking apartment with every other gamer and just shot to death like on spot. Like, what is that? So one guy thinks that is funny and the rest doesn't, so it's just BS. Just ruining it for everyone, basically. Some parts is fun though. One time I turned into a orange with a guitar and I just float away. Just flow, just hovering away like that. That was kind of funny. I don't mind stuff like that, that's kind of funny, but when they have to mess with you when trying to play the game like it's supposed to be played, man, don't bring your freaking toxic shit to my game. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry you're not happy with the game as it is. I'm sorry it's not enough for you. I'm sorry the freaking new releases that comes every freaking month is not enough for you. That it's too fucking boring. Sorry for the expression. You know what? That's why I'm not hyped so much about the 6. I'm gonna check it out. And that's what I mean by being a sunshine. I just can't, disregard it or not act like it's not there. It's in my face, man. I trying to play the game and you're not letting me. That's what I'm saying. And I'm the one who has to leave. I'm the one who has to change sessions every freaking time. Not the guy, because everyone is reporting them, and Rockstar just got so many reports they don't even have to care about it anymore. Like, that's what they got. It's so freaking infested. It's like a virus. The whole game is a virus now. Huh. What was going on with the chat? That was weird. Like a lot of messages got removed for some reason.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Human.
That was weird. Come on. Yeah, exactly. That's not what I did. So that he is doing that in ATS as well. My gear shifter, it's a glitchy one. So every time I put that into position, it's almost like I'm going back to number one, or if it's maybe doesn't take it at all. I don't know, but it's gonna be some high RPMs. That's for sure. All right. Hopefully we get up on this one. I bet it's gonna be beautiful though, GTA 6. Really cool. From what I've seen, it's gonna be really cool. I'm curious what you're gonna be able to do. If you're gonna be able to access more shops and more stuff, you know, like buildings. Probably. How the online gaming gonna be, how it's gonna be basically overall. I'm very curious about that. So it's gonna be cool. And then I don't know if my hardware is gonna be able to take it, so that's another issue. Not necessarily, but it's getting there, so it's an old one. Old card. Computer is gonna be fine, but the graphics card is an old series, so even though it's the best one, it's still old and it's going to be outdated sooner or later. That's the purpose of selling new cards, right? The game's starting to be heavy, so you can only do so much to compromise whatever graphics. Normally I can find a sweet spot, like some of the stuff that you can choose, you know, goodies, goodies, that would take down the card's performance. Some of them you're almost not able to see or not able to see. It's just, you can imagine if it's there, but you wouldn't see the difference anyway, depending on what it is, of course. Then there are filters that you can compensate for whatever loss you do. If you have less shadows or whatever, for instance. So you can try for a while, but I've seen like an upswing and you know, like game starts to be heavier now, heavier and heavier for my graphics card. So if not everything is super optimized, and usually it's not, especially not during development of a game, of a new game, there will be issues. So like for instance the game itself, Euro Truck and American Truck, it's super well optimized for me right now. I have a 1080 Ti and it's running like nothing, it's no issue. But then these lights or kind of bringing it down to its knees. While if you have a 48 or whatever, it would probably not know anything about it. It would be like, if you lose 10 frames, you would not even know about it. Like, whatever. That's what I'm saying. So it's on the edge. You need to be put some effort into optimizing the game yourself as much as possible, so you can afford that loss and not have a bad gaming experience. But I must say, it's pretty smooth anyway. I got 38 frames. That's not good, but still, it feels playable. And as long as I'm not watching the sides, because that's when it gives away that it actually is low frame. But looking forward like that, I wouldn't know much of a difference really. Side by side, I would. So like split screen, I would see how it would look. With better frames, I would see the difference, but just being in it, not so much. It's not a shooter game, so not too depending on frames per second. Just the game smoothness overall is kind of important. Alright, so we, this is where we're gonna go, alright. So how are we going to do this?
You've arrived. Hasta la vista.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do it like this. Hang on. I mean, of course we could just turn around in there. But if I would come with a really big load, I would try not to turn around on a single spot. For my tires, for my equipment's sake, I would try to find a different solution. If we're gonna pull it off, I don't know. But this is what I would do in real life. So I would go around here and come back. Basically take up the whole freaking road. And back in. See if I can do that, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Oh, it was too much. I'm not used to the ratio of the turns, so gotta get used to that. Depending on how long drawbar you have between truck and trailer would dictate basically how fast it would turn away from you. I don't like that. I actually wanted to turn earlier. So I wasn't a good, I actually, no, maybe not. Man, it's really so super efficient when it starts to turn. Maybe we can pull this one off just because of that. I don't know. You can knock yourself out with your horn. This is not going to go faster in any way. Possibly slower if you're going to keep honking on me. Yeah, keep doing that. I'm gonna slow down even more. Oh man, start turning now. I need you to start turning. I don't like this. We'll see. He's gonna be there for a while more because I'm gonna get out and check the situation here, what I've accomplished or not. Not too bad, man, not too bad. All right, okay. It's doable so far. Okay. This is not gonna be a easy part of it. So I'm turning the bar right now, almost 90. Not really, but almost closing in. Checking the mirror and the windshield for that pole or whatever, post? What do you call it? I guess kind of a post. Alright. It's turning super fast if it starts. So the reverse on the gearbox is a whole different place from ATS for me, so it's I'm always missing it. Putting the wrong one in. Oh, it's turning now again. It's turning like crazy. Ah! Hang on. Actually don't know how far I can be on the other side. I should have checked that. Ha! We just parallel to where we're supposed to be. Okay. I mean, sure. From here maybe it's easier to pull it off. This is not how I wanted it. Better, but I need to turn back now. So I'm really close to the edge. There we go. I think this is acceptable. What do you guys think? There we go. We are on the spot. I don't know if you're right, but since we have the doors on this side, so this is where I should be. Did I stop in time? I did, yes. Oh boy. We did it. Excellent. Well. Alright. What's the time? Gonna get me some little something, and then gonna come back in a couple of minutes. We can check the job offers first, though. Nothing. Alright. So we just check for them later. And I'm gonna be leaving you with this. With this beautiful view. Be right back. Are we there yet? Oh, right, we're not moving. Okie dokie. So, what's the time? 5:30. Well, let's continue. 5:30 in the game, 5:30 in the morning. Let's see what we got in Opdal. On the job market, cargo market. In Opdal, we got cheese to Swedish Åre ski resort. Are you gonna leave now, Jackson? Or to Finland? Or some chicken meat up to Trondheim? Or down to Hamburg in Germany? I'm thinking I'm gonna go over the over to Sweden a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Some cheese from area to Lidl. And I get 2 hours to pick that one up.
And the Terminator Paradigm system now the
Oh, the Terminator.
Where I will get you to your destination.
Yeah.
Trust me.
All right. Having some Aussie lemonade first. Music. Aussie lemon. Well, if you're gonna leave, Jackson, then I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for watching. Gonna get up my not suspension, but axles. Not necessary to have that lowered, both on the trailer and on the. How you doing, sir? All right, have a good one, Jackson. And I don't see where I'm going. We're gonna take a left.
Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, man, did I hit that lamppost? I'm just gonna check it out, because that would have not been a good thing. No, I did not, but it was freaking close. Jesus, I went over the curb there, so that's how close it was. I just saw the trailer was moving. Oh, it starts to snow, right? That's nice. Let's start these. And, yeah. Now we're gonna go left. This is nice. I love it when it snows. Please hang on there. Don't come out. Don't come out just yet. Sorry about that.
Ahead, turn left.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Jackson.
Turn left.
Turn left to area. Thank you. As nice as it is,
You've arrived. Hasta la
braking in
vista,
front of a truck
baby.
like that. I don't know about that. Let's see where the area is. Probably just rolled past it. No, it's just in front of me. There we go. And it is as follows here. Let's take this job. Some cheese. 20 tons of cheese. Cheeses. Alright. And okay. Aha. This is the place. Now I know where we're at. Oh, darn it. Can I go left and round? Not so much, huh? Yeah, so the thing is, doors on the left side, and they want me to park over there, so. Darn it, Darlene! There's I think there's an entry point over here, maybe, perhaps. I mean, places look the same. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe we can turn around here. That would be the perfect solution. To turn around just here, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like we can. Nice. I mean, we are empty now, so it's not a big deal to turn around. However, I'm gonna lower my... Well, maybe I don't have to. Hang on. I don't want my trailer to swing as much with the rear end as it's probably about to do when I do this. And I might hit the wall. Possibly. No. I can actually use this space over here as well a little bit. Need to watch that roof though. Maybe I could back into that area there. I think that would be a safer choice, but right now I'm kind of curious if I can just get around here without doing that. That's about it. That was it. What are you trying to do, boy? You're trying to bend the bar? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, sir. I'm trying to bend the drawbar. That's my personal amusement to do. Bending bars and mess up. This is good enough. They can load us from here. And let's get that cheese. Let's get that. Darn it. Darlene. Man. I need some tissue. Oh, hang on. Just gonna fix a little bit. Oh man, that was more. Darn it. I didn't think I spilled that much, but I'm gonna check it out. Hang on. Maybe I'm just... Oh, that's not a big deal. Oh boy. I don't have any socks on, that's why it felt like it was wet. Okie dokie.
The more contact we have with humans,
Let's
the
take a
more we
little
learn.
walk.
So let's get started. Drive.
No, let's take a walk first, Arnold. Let's take a walk. And yeah, why not? Lower the wheels. There we go. I love the registration number. I like the lighting on the... What is that? Like, forget about that. License plate. Lighting for the license plate. Interesting. So they are no longer in... They don't work anymore, the extra lights. They're just... They're for fun. Man, I should change them to something else. I mean, it's possible those are the one that actually taking away the frames, but let's say every light do that on the front. Maybe I'm gonna go through and just switch them to something else, and that might solve the problem with the issue with my missing mods. I think they actually used to blink, but now the regular lights blink only. What is this? Yeah, they don't work anymore. It's crap. Alright, gonna get brighter in a minute. Let's just check our map a little bit. Yeah, we don't have many options. We don't have any option. Oh, what is this? Oh boy. Is this actually accurate? Oh, maybe it is. But they don't have anything here in between. But they should. Yeah, I don't think they do. That's not the way we're gonna go anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Off we go.
Turn left.
this kind of looks oh man. Did I hit that guy or did he hit me? I'm actually not sure what happened there. But I did not expect anything. Like, I did not expect it to happen. Not in a million years, so I don't know what happened there. I mean, if I was slipping anywhere, I would slip to the right. That was so weird. Alright, well, let's see if we got some damage. Not really, we got 3% on the tractor and 1% of the on the trailer, and nothing on the cargo. So that feels like wear, tire wear or something. Darn it. So prepared for that one. Oh, I actually don't know if... Yeah, it is slippery. But overall, I'd say it's way better traction in Euro Truck. From what I've seen on media, on vehicles getting into, you know, these kind of conditions, I'd say it's accurate. In northern Scandinavia, northern parts, anywhere, you're probably more suited, more prepared. You got more, you know, better tires and everything than you would be in the southern parts. But overall, it seems like they put more slipperiness. I mean, it's not even the same truck. I would have to have the same truck to know. So it's probably the same slipperiness, but it's a different truck with better grip, better traction, I guess. And that would be accurate. Then overall American trucks. Overall.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Very slippery. Just okay. I take all of it back. It is super slippery. And, I probably had some luck before. Good thing no one was coming on the other side though. Exit. Otherwise I would have go further to the left out in the ditch. Right. There's a sign. Don't want to hit that. So obviously it's more slippery because it's snowing. That's the same thing in American truck, of course. Just an exaggerated raining. When it rains, it's basically worse grip overall. And they just exaggerated the values. Yeah, this is the first time I actually have snow in a Euro truck, so it's kind of nice. It's a nice addition to the game. This time of year especially, I'd say. Kind of annoying, and also not with my gear shifter, that it doesn't, it's not getting worse, and I in some way want it to get worse so I can spot the exact, you know, the glitch. If it's not consistent, oh man, if it's not consistent glitch wise, it's gonna be harder to find what's wrong with it. So I don't have any, you know, to just disassemble it now wouldn't do anything good. I would not find the reason. Maybe I will, I don't know, but it's not consistent anyway. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I better just keep using it until it's getting really bad, then I open it up. And I said this before, I'm just repeating myself for other new viewers who maybe may not know that I'm struggling with a glitchy gear shifter. Somewhat glitchy. We are on track again. Over to Sweden and Åre ski resort, one of the ski resorts in northern Sweden. I believe I only been there once. That was not usually the place we went to every year. We went to a different ski resort, or a group of ski resorts actually. Like 3 different ski resorts close by. Define close, well, 30 minutes. Wouldn't take more than 30 minutes car ride between the places, so you could get over there. If you would stay for a week, you could vary the experience by switching resorts from day to day. Pretty nice. That was up in Vemdalen, is the place called. Used to go there, and also, but I didn't learn how to ski there. It was closer to Stockholm. What was that, like Kungsberget, Kings Mountain, which actually was smaller than the other resorts. But oh, I'm messing up big time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, we're gonna take one more turn if we're lucky. Man, that's weird. I should look at the GPS a lot more. So close to messing up. Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm just a little truck, don't mind me. Maybe this was a good solution though, to have the trailer there was something good with it anyway, because that turn felt a little bit tight, so to speak, if I would just take a right turn, so it was easier to actually go around the roundabout and come in. It's always those signs kind of in the way. White out. It's a white out. Hopefully not a wipeout. I think we're still in Norway though. We don't have these kind of mountains in Sweden. No sir. Way lower and rounder. Like even they can be pretty high, but they're still not that dramatic. All right, I'm about to mess up again. Gliding close to the freaking railing. Side rail, what do you call it? Railing. Santa with his sled. Arctic beast. Really? I have a traffic mod installed, but I can't really see the difference. It seems like it's... Oh yeah, push it baby, push it. Then he brakes like a crazy person. Oh, it. Sorry. We are in Sweden. That was a sign for Sweden. We're rolling over the border right now. Over here, just in front of us. And I actually passed the border exactly on this road, so we don't see much, but this is how it looks like. So I've been rolling through here in the game before, and it's very accurate, the specific road and the surroundings, which we of course can't see much of right now, but clarify the fact, when I say I've been here in real life, it was not with a truck. So I haven't been driving trucks in Norway, I've been driving trucks in Sweden. Never passed the border in a truck, but on a motorbicycle and cars and RVs. Not that is so important, but I would say driving truck in Norway in winter time, oh boy. So that is a big deal. That's why I'm not taking the glory or whatever you would call it. No, I haven't been doing that. I don't know if I wish I ever did, because it's depending on where you go, of course, what kind of things you haul. But if you're up in the mountains and going switchbacks in winter time, that is some scary. That would be scary, I'm sure. How about starting to glide sideways on a narrow road? You got like nothing on the right side. You got a mountain wall on the left. You're just gliding sideways and can't do anything except for jumping out of the truck in the last minute, because you're kind of hoping for it to stop, or you hit something so it would stop before falling over the edge or whatever, you know. But yeah, I think they mainly close down a lot of smaller roads in wintertime if it's too bad. I'd say I think they do that. And also they have been expanding the wider roads, the bigger roads. They are easier to travel on, faster too. Roads like this, so this is like normal roads. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should apply for a position like this, driving in Norway. First I have to learn how to brake and stop and not go too fast, of course. And for that the simulator is perfect. Oh, there we go. V8. Yeah, the cheese is... Oh, this is actually where we're supposed to turn. Oh boy, oh boy. Slow it down, slow it down. Alright, let's... Oh, what? Really? Okay. Okie dokie. This is not a big place. It looks like a really small one. And I have no clue where they want... Oh! Okie dokie. Alright, we're gonna basically be... We're gonna be blocking the whole freaking area with our truck when we are unloading it. Okay, very well. I would be actually standing. Man, we can do that. We can be standing along the wall, but it would probably not accept me because my truck would be not in the area for unloading. So, but if we would, yeah, I can't do that now. I realize it because the openings are on the left. So they would unload us from the left. This is what it is. Also, I think they want us to actually back in here, possibly, but then it doesn't make any sense. So hopefully this is okay, and it was okay. There we go. Kind of good payment for this. It kind of feels like the payment is large. Let's see if they got something from here. Nothing, not a single thing. All right, let's see where the nearest thing is. Oh, oof, nothing at all. What? Hang on now. Cool, we're standing exactly as we were. It's good. It's gonna be interesting to get out of here. But this is, I don't like this. You don't want to go empty. That's costly. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go empty, either now down to Sundsvall or keep going north, not north but back to Trondheim. If we have something that we actually can take on. place is like 4 tons, really? You want to send that with this truck? IKEA potted flowers, 4 tons. It's gonna be like... That's cute. Alright, so... Trondheim to Bodø, that's basically just a freaking boat trip. That's all it is. I guess we're going with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth, back and forth. It's gonna be back. Oh, well, maybe. Let's see what we get from here. Anyway, I mean, it might be worth it. If there's something going up north like this, and that would be like the freeway all the way. I don't like this place. I don't want to go there. No. Talk about bad memories. If you don't even want to go there in a game, that's kind of bad. Bad recollections. Trondheim Bodø. Containerized trees. Okay, dokie. From Polaris lines to Norrsken. That's Northern Lights for you if you don't know. We're gonna catch that in 7 hours. Yeah, I think we can do that. Set GPS destination, and we're gonna go empty. However, I don't know if I'm gonna... I actually have to try it. Bring up the some of the axles. But I don't like the swing it's gonna be doing here, so no, I'm actually gonna lower these for now and just... I don't want it to swing too much. I'm gonna fix that later. Alright. Oh boy. All kind of sounds. Oh, maybe I can take it. Hang on, I'm just gonna watch that mirror. We're good, we're good, we're good. But question is, are we good enough? Are we good enough? I think we are good enough. How's our fuel? I mean, we are here. Might as well. Nah. I think we're gonna be able to. Maybe. Oh, yeah, that was the other side too, so no. I'm gonna do it later. Yeah, so the fuel tank is on the right side. Going to be a fun thing to do. We have still half tank, so we'll be fine. want to know what's over there? Okay. It's okay. I'm gonna lift my axles. And off we go. Off we went. Whoa, whoa, ho, ho.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So we're going empty back to Trondheim, Norway. Jesus, what it makes a big mess. Well, at least we can run in the lower RPMs now. Get more power. Yeah, and I also got Pro Mods Canada for, BC actually, British Columbia in Canada for American Truck Simulator. And of course that opened up the possibility, well, I had Alaska as a possibility, but I rarely use those without each other, so I'd rather have that. I have both. And the transportation, road, stretch in between BC and Alaska. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that in a convoy though. So I'm going to be doing it myself, I guess. Back to Norway. This is the border. Sweden and Norway. Tillbaks till Norge, ikke sant? Still doing it. Still doing it. I don't have more gears. But I'm acting like I have. But I didn't expect the brakes to be that efficient. See, you did it again. Come on, stop doing that. Someone who's in a very much of a hurry, yeah. For a right turn. Drama, drama. That's our boat, but we need to pick up something first. So we're gonna go straight. Oh, yeah, it's just straight anyway. Now what? Looks weird. Oh boy. I never did this turn. I never been here before except for taking the boat. Ship. This is interesting. Wow. Okay. Cool. First time for everything. Lower my axles down because last thing I need is a trailer that's gonna swing right into the edge of the we are off to, think we get anything else. Kokkola. Luleå, Irana. Alright, that's an option, of course. That's fresh fish. That's going south. We're not going to do that. Alright, so what was the option? Buda or that gives 480. Okay, it's better payment, but not by much. So yeah, let's do this instead. Fresh fish. starting to get there. Getting tired. Alright, let's get the boat to the boat.
I know where you're going. Yeah, I'm getting there. Trust me. Let's get out of here.
Look to Northern Lights, nice. Oh man, yeah, this needs to be. We'll see if we can pull this one off. Mhm. Am I on it? No, I'm not. So what is... Okay, nothing seems to be wrong. Pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Right down into the water. Oh, let me stop the engine first. And embark to Buda. It actually felt like it would crash the game, but you just had to think a bit, I guess. Alright. Time is 18:12. Okay. Actually don't know the time when we left, so I know too. My chair is moving backwards. Going on with my freaking chair? It wants to roll away now. Constantly moving. Really annoying. No, that's not what I did. There we go. You're in a hurry, sir, because I'm gonna need more space than you do. Scania. How about our fuel? We still have half a tank, so we're good. It was not an expensive ride, like driving MT up to Trondheim, back to Trondheim. Sorry about that. Something. Or did I? Or is it actually... Hang on. Yeah, I missed it. Should have turned there, so... Okay, well, sorry about that. We'll have to keep moving then. For how long? I don't want to be doing this. Hang on. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see. That's really not what I wanted. I missed a turn there. That's obvious. Oh man, I don't want to go back. Maybe I can turn over here. We have like an intersection, but I don't want to use the road. Nah. All right. Jesus. Number one. Where's that little intersection? Have I already passed it? No, not yet. It's coming up. Right turn, left turn, and it's coming. over here, I guess. Take a quick peek here, yeah. Oh boy, that was not much. This is, oh, this is crazy small. And also depending on how far I can actually, oh man. We will have to try. Whoa! No invisible wall yet, which I'm very grateful for because, and the sign is good. That car I didn't know anything about, so good thing. All right, let's go. Let's go back. interesting. So it maybe was messed up anyway. Because now it's supposed to ride up to the next roundabout after this one and take a left, but now it wants us to turn back. Well, man, I need to just check this because something doesn't add up. Yeah, it seems like there's a miscalculation, and that's why I actually went the wrong way, because my Terminator had a bug going on, so see, he doesn't ride up, still doesn't do the right thing, so we need to think instead. This happened to me in real life. One of the first days in the trucking industry, when I was driving middle of the night, dark, narrow road on the countryside, and the GPS was not well developed. The GPS system we had on those trucks, that it was faulty on and off, so it would take me to that road and it was a dead end, and that was like a couple of miles in, no place to turn around. It was not much shorter than this, actually, although it was I think it was a 3-axle, so it was not like this, the truck itself, but the trailer was about the same length. And I had to back up in the middle of the night, darkness, and it took hours and hours and hours. I really learned how to back up, that's for sure. But yeah, I had to go for at least 2 hours, and then I finally rolled past a farm where I could turn into and turn around and get going where I was supposed to go. So, yeah, don't trust the GPS one like 100%. Question it on and off, but yeah, it works so well, so you would probably just relax and not put too much effort into checking if it's actually working properly. What is going on over there? There's some shady business, that's for sure. In the middle of the night in the harbor area, right? I'm gonna back in here. Really? Oh no. No you don't. No you don't. No you don't. Are you freaking gonna hit me? Thank you so much for being so patient. Like you have a choice, right? You will have to wait a little bit longer, sir. And that's not going to help. That's for sure. Can we call this like a glove? Kind of.
Like a glove.
Almost, at least. I'm doing it wrong, hang on. It's actually so tight between those that it barely fits the truck. Could just check how it looks on the other side. Just so I know. I'd say they are touching it on both sides because they are just too freaking tight. I don't know why he put it this tight. This is a mod, but it's like, see, an inch there, barely. And I would say this one actually touches, so either one, if I'm gonna be free here, I'm not gonna be free here. So why would you put two cones tighter than the freaking trailer, right? Darn it. I think I did good anyway, so I'd say this is accepted, although I'm not entirely straight. I would straighten out if I would stay a longer time here. But I think another truck would be able to actually move past here and pick up this trailer, so we're good. I'd say we are good. Yeah, thanks so much for watching the not so common stream of Euro Truck Simulator. But it was nice, it was refreshing. So you all have a great Friday and hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.